Hi guys, Michael Stillwell here from Stillwell Pianos in Mesa, Arizona, and I'm sitting in front of a Toyo. This is called an A.30. It measures 6 foot 1 inches from the very front to the very back, making it a grand piano. Now most of you are probably going, what the heck is a Toyo? And that's because I did the same thing. I was like, what the heck, who made this piano? It was made in Japan, we know that, because it says it right here. From feeling, a lot of times you'll see like at piano stores or piano technicians and stuff, somebody's like, who made that piano? And the first thing we do is we start to like reach under here to see how the legs are attached. And a lot of times we'll do this to feel the bottom of the key bed, to see if there's handles here. There's a lot of giveaway telltale signs from these manufacturers. This one's stumping me. It does seem very eerily like most of the Japanese pianos, like Yamaha or Kawai, because of the way these legs are attached with these big hex bolts underneath, which is how Kawai used to do these years and years ago. This was made in 1983. At that time, Kawai was not doing the legs like that, so I don't know who the heck built this piano. Maybe it was a company called Toyo, but I've never heard of them before. The piano itself is pretty Japanese, though. So Japanese pianos typically are really light and responsive. They tend to have kind of a brighter tone and really crispy clear. So you can hear the sustain here. That sounds Japanese, big time. A lot of times with American pianos, it's a lot more warm, more rounded tones. Japanese pianos are a little bit more bright and punchy, and that's definitely what this piano is like. So when we got this piano in, it was all scratched up, so we buffed out all those surface scratches. There are still some minor chips and dings in the piano, but they're pretty minor. Usually if they're going to be bigger than like a dime, let's say, we'll go after them and try to fix them. But when they're smaller like this, we will fill them in with color and buff over them to just kind of hide them, because doing a dime-size repair costs a few $100s. So a lot of times we do that to a piano, and all of a sudden the piano is way more expensive than it should be. So this one, I would rate this finish probably a B+. It's really, really nice. You'd have to go looking for damage on it. So we did that. We buffed all the finish. The same with the hardware. Gutted the piano, cleaned everything out, re-lubricated everything, tuned it, voiced it, regulated it, and it is ready to go. There's no cracks in the soundboard, bridge, or pin block. This thing has at least another 20 years of good life before you'd have to do anything major to it. I'm going to play it for you guys. I'm not the best piano player in the world. Hopefully you guys get a good idea of how this thing sounds. But like I said, the action is pretty light. It's very Japanese. So I would say this down weight, I have not weighed this thing off, but I would say this down weight is probably around 52, 51 grams of down weight, which is fairly light, especially for a grand piano. To put that into perspective, a lot of the Japanese pianos, Yamaha and Kawai, are usually like around 53, 55. Right around there, so it's really, really close to that. But guys, if you have any questions about this particular piano or any other piano in the store, always feel free to shoot me an email at michael@stillwellpianos.com. Thanks for watching, guys.